Yeah, hello, and what is going on, guys? It is all about Lucky HD here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Minecraft pixel art build of Bulbasaur, and this will be part 2. Now, before we get into the build, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Now, it won't take up a lot of your time. As you know, I plan on doing all of the Pokemon into pixel arts and time lapses. Now, my question is, we all know that Pokemon have released what do you call it? Like different types of Pokemon. The same Pokemon, but like a Lola form. The I forgot what the name of the Sword and Shield form is. Like there's the Giga Maxes in there, and there's the Mega Pokemon. Galarian form. That's it, Galarian form. Finally remembered it. So Lola, Galarian, Gigamax, and Mega. Do you want to see me do those when they were released? So for the Pacific Pokemon, it would be like, so right now I could either do Bulbasaur, and then Ivysaur, then Venusaur, and then do Mega Venusaur, or I could do Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and then Charmander, and then so on, and then the Mega Venusaur would be done when the Mega Venusaur came out, which was, I think, Gen 5, if I'm right. Yeah, Gen 5. I believe that was X and Y. So yeah, put down in the comments when you want to see it. So option 1 would be do Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and then the Charmander. So option 1 would be wait to do the Megas until Megas came out. And then it would be basically like in a Pokédex kind of entry. Or option 2, so put option 2 in the comments if you want to see Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and Mega Venusaur. And I'll do exactly the same with the Alolan and Galarian forms as well. So, for example, it would be Meowth and then Galarian Meowth for option 2, and option 1 would just be Meowth, Pidgeon, and so on. So yeah, that would be much appreciated to get you guys' opinion on that, to what you want to see and what kind of what order. So I'm not so sure what order yet. I got to figure it out just before I get into Venusaur, because as we do know, it won't take too long. Well, these builds are big and I am doing other builds, so it will take a while, but it won't be that long until we get to Venusaur, that's for sure. But without further ado, let's stop wasting your guys' time, and let's actually get into the build now, shall we? And again, for this build, we're only be needing black concrete, and we're going to fly back to where we were last time, which is up here. And while I'm flying over here, I just want to say a quick thank you as well for hitting over 40 subs, which is much appreciated as well. And now that we have flown over here, we're going to go from the right hand side to this one here, and this is where we're going to start from, and from here we're going to do an upright diagonal. I'm going to build one to the right, and do another upright diagonal, and then do another upright diagonal, and place one to the right. Then do 5 upright diagonals, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then on this 5th one, we're just going to place one on top, just like so. Zoom out, have a look at what we've done, and then fly back in. And then we're going to repeat this 2 more times in an upright diagonal direction. So these 2 right here, just going to do it upright, place one on top, that's 1, and 2. There we go, that's 3 in total, 1, 2, 3. Then fly back in, and then we're going to do an upright diagonal, and we're going to place 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then do another upright diagonal, and we're going to place 3 going up. So 1, 2, 3. Then do another upright diagonal, and go up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then from here we're going to do an up left diagonal, and we're going to place 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do another up left diagonal, and place 2 on top, so 1, 2. We're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to place 4 on top, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do another up left diagonal, and place 1 on top. Then we're going to repeat this 5 more times. So, up left diagonal, 1 on top, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. There we go. And that should be 6 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And once you've done 6, fly back up to the top and do another up left diagonal. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to place 1 on top. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And again, place 1 on top. Now we're going to do 3 more lots of what we just done right here. So these two, we're going to do 3 more lots in up left diagonals. So, up left by 1. That's 1, 2, and 3. And that should be 4 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've done 4, fly back in and do an up left diagonal from here again. And we're going to go up by 2. So 1, 2. Then do an up left diagonal. And we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal and go up by another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this time we're going to do an up a right diagonal and go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then do another upright diagonal, go up by 1, do another upright diagonal, and then another upright diagonal, and go up by 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to build 1 to the right, and then fly to the left, and build 7 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to place 1 underneath, and then we're going to place 3 on top for now as well. So 1, 2, 3. Then fly back down to the one that we placed underneath, and we're going to do a bottom left diagonal from here. So do a bottom left, and we're going to place 3 going underneath this bottom left. So 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to zoom out quickly, have a look what we've done, and so far we should be looking like this. Once we've done this, again just fly back over to where we just left off, so these 4 here, and we're going to do a bottom left diagonal. We're going to place 2 going underneath, so 1, 2. Then we're going to do another bottom left diagonal from here, and we're going to go down by 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you've done 15, going down from that bottom left diagonal, which is 16 in total, we're going to do a bottom right diagonal and place 2 underneath, 1, 2. And now once we've done this, we're going to repeat this 2 more times in the bottom right diagonal direction. So, bottom right, 2 underneath, that's 1, and there's 2. And again, that should be 3 in total, so 1, 2, 3. And fly back over, do a bottom right diagonal, and place 1 underneath. Then, do another bottom right diagonal and place 2 going underneath, 1, 2. Then do another bottom right diagonal, place 2 going underneath, 1, 2. And then do another bottom right diagonal, place 1 underneath. And then do another bottom right diagonal, and we're going to place 3 underneath, 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom right diagonal, and we're going to place 3 underneath it again, so 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom right diagonal and go down by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do a bottom left diagonal from here and place 1 underneath. Then we're going to do 3 bottom left diagonals from here. So 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to place 1 to the left. Then do 5 bottom left diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then from this 5th one here, we're going to place 2 to the left. So 1, 2. Then we're going to do another bottom left diagonal, and we're going to place 5 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to place 1 underneath, fly back up to this one here, and place another 2 to the left. So 1, 2, and then fly back down to this one here that we just placed 1 underneath at. And from here we're going to do 2 bottom right diagonals. So 1 and 2. And from the second one we're going to place 1 to the right, and then we're going to place 1 underneath for now, and then we're going to place another 1 to the right. And then from here we're going to do 8 bottom right diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And from this 8th one, we're going to place 1 underneath. And then we're going to do 2 bottom right diagonals. So 1 and 2. And then do another bottom right diagonal and place 1 underneath. And then do a bottom right. And there we go. We should just place basically 1 on top there. And as you can see, we've done there on our first little sector. This is Bulbasaur's, I don't know what you call it, like his, I guess it's like a bud on top of him that turns into like a flower, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's literally exactly what it is. Anyway, once we've done that, we're going to finish off a little part here. And we're going to fly back up to here. So right there, as you see, that we place 1 going down and 1 to the right. We're going to fly back to here. And we want to be at this block here, and we're going to be going down from here. So as you can see again, looking at this block right here. And we're going to go underneath here by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then to the bottom left diagonal, and we're going to go to the left by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then do an up left diagonal, and do another up left diagonal and place 1 on top. And then we're going to repeat this one right here 2 more times. So up left, up by 1, up left, up by another 1, and there's 2. Should be 3 in total. 1, 2, 3. Fly back up to the top where we just left off, and do an up left diagonal, and do another up left diagonal and place 1 on top, and do another up left diagonal and place another 1 on top. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and then we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to place 1 on top, and then do another up left diagonal, and then this time we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up right diagonal, place 1 to the right, then do another up right diagonal and place another 1 to the right. Then we're going to do another up right diagonal, and this time we're going to place 1 on top, and then fly back down to this one here and place 1 to the right. So again, kind of like a small L. And we're going to fly to the right hand side one that we just placed to the right, and we're going to do 3 bottom right diagonals. So 1, 2, and 3. Place 1 to the right, then do a bottom right, and do another bottom right, and place 1 to the right, then do a bottom right, and then another bottom right, and place 1 to the right, and another bottom right, and then another bottom right. And there we go. And is that little sector there filled in? And now, once we've done this, we're going to fly back up to the top here. So, again, back to this kind of L shape. So, I have my cursor over, as you can see once again. And we're just going to fly over to here. And once we have flown to here, we're going to do 3 up left diagonals. So, 1, 2, and 3. And place 1 to the left. And then, we're going to do 9 up left diagonals from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then from this 9th one, we're going to place 1 to the left. And place 2 on top. So 1, 2. Then fly to the bottom underneath. And we're going to place 4 going underneath. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to do a bottom right diagonal. And we're going to place 6 going underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And place 8 going underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to fly out. Have a look what we're doing, and there we go. We basically just complete that little part there as well. And once we've done that little part, we're going to fly it to the top where we place 2 on top at this little part. So right there where my cursor is hovering over, we're going to fly over to here. Now, once we've flown up to here, we're going to do an up left diagonal. And we're going to place a 3 on top. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And this time we're going to place 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And place another 4 going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And we're going to place 3 going up. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And place another 3 going up. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to do another up left diagonal. Place 1 going up. Then another up left diagonal. And another up left diagonal. And place 1 to the left. And then do another up left diagonal. And we're going to place 4 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do a bottom left diagonal. And place 2 to the left. So 1, 2. And then, once we've done this, we're going to do 2 more lots of this right here, going in a bottom left diagonal direction. So, bottom left, 2 to the left, that's 1, and that's 2. Then, do another bottom left diagonal, and place 1 to the left. Then we're going to do another bottom left diagonal, and place 2 to the left, so 1, 2. Then, we're going to do another bottom left diagonal. We're going to place 1 to the left, and then we're going to place 1 underneath, then fly back up 1 block, so to this corner piece right here. Then we're going to do an up left diagonal, and place 1 to the left. Then from here, we're going to do another up left diagonal, and we're going to place 4 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're going to do another up left diagonal. And for now, we're going to place 8 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from this 8th one, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do an up right diagonal. And then do another up right diagonal. Place 1 on top. And then we're going to do 7 up right diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And from the 7th one, we're going to place 1 to the right. And then do another upright diagonal. Place 1 to the right. And then another upright diagonal. And then another upright diagonal. And place 1 to the right. And then we're going to do another upright diagonal and place 2 to the right. So 1, 2. And now we're going to repeat these 3 right here. So this 3. And we're going to repeat this 3 times in upright diagonals. So upright, 2 to the right, that's 1. That's 2. And there's 3. And it should be 4 in total. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then fly back over to where we just left off. Then we're going to do an up or right diagonal. I'm going to go to the right by a lot of blocks. So we're going to go to the right by 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So once we've done this 30, to the right from our upright diagonal, we're going to do another upright diagonal. And we're going to place 3 to the right. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do another upright diagonal. And we're going to place 2 to the right. So 1, 2. And then do another upright diagonal. Place 1 to the right. And then we're going to do 5 upright diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And from this 5th one, place 1 on top. And then do another upright diagonal, place 1 on top. Then another upright diagonal. And then we're going to do 4 bottom right diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And from this 4th one, we're going to place 2 underneath. So 1, 2. And then we're going to do a bottom right diagonal. Place 1 underneath. Then once we place 1 underneath, we are going to fly back up by 1. So basically, just up by 1. So we're still here. We're just going up to the other block. And we're going to do 3 upright diagonals from here. So 1, 2, and 3. From this one, we're going to place 1 to the right. And then we're going to do another up a right diagonal. Place 1 to the right. And then another upright diagonal. And then this time we're going to place 2 to the right. So 1, 2. And then we're going to go down by 4 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, we just connect like so. In like an up a right diagonal or a bottom left diagonal, as you can see. And we'll do one more thing. We're going to fly up to the top. And from the top, we're going to fly down by 1 space. So this block right here. And we're going to place 1 to the right. Just like so, as you can see. And once we've done this, fly back to these 2 here. And we're going to fly back to the bottom. And we're going to do a bottom left diagonal. And place 1 underneath. And then from here, we're going to do 5 bottom left diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to place 1 to the left from the 5th one, just like so. And then do another bottom left diagonal, place 2 to the left, 1, 2. And then do another bottom left diagonal, and place 1 to the left. And then do another bottom left diagonal, and place 3 to the left. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do another bottom left diagonal. And we're going to place 4 to the left this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another bottom left. And we're going to place another 4 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do another bottom left diagonal. And we're going to place 5 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do another bottom left. And place another 4 to the left. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do a bottom left diagonal. Place 1 to the left. Then we're going to do 5 bottom left diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to place 1 to the left. And do a bottom left. And then do another bottom left. So just place 1 there. And there we go. We should just connect to the very end block right there. We're just going to zoom out and have a look at what we've done. And there we go. As you can see, we've done with part 2 for the day. And as I said before, already this build looks almost complete and we've done 2 parts. And even though it's massive, it generally isn't going to take that long. because, as I said, it's big, but it's just simple, very very simple. And I must say, it actually looks really nice already for 2 parts, because we've done a lot of builds, but some builds just will take longer. Like the Sasuke build's going to take quite a lot of parts. The Vanascaman build's going to take a lot of parts. The only reason why that was taking a lot of parts though is because I did a different method, which I don't think I'm going to do that method again. Or I will do it again, but the only time I will be doing it for is when I'm doing a background build. So when there's actually going to be like a background with a build, which I will talk about more in another video. Once we hit 50 subs, I will talk about that then. But without further ado, I think I've done enough speaking and explaining. Again, if you enjoy these builds, and if you're looking forward to this series, smash that like button and subscribe. Again, as I said before, I keep saying this, so I'm just always going to say this basically. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll consider doing them. And without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.